Alright, Oblixxn, this is Gingerpop on a Game Sense review. Going over your session 2. I picked the best game out of all your games, so hopefully this works out pretty well. Haven't actually seen the VOD yet, but we will move on. Okay, so you're contested. How contested are you? It's nice and zoomed in. Okay, so you see someone in front of you, someone directly next to you. You land at this house, force them away. Really good. Okay, so great start here. Nice. Way to be annoying. I love that. So something to note is if you did really good scouting, this left side of Misty is completely available. And someone was landing here. So, hopefully you're able to see all this with your scouting. If not, I kind of get it. You were kind of forced to be super aggressive with your landing because of the people right next to you. But if you could have recognized that this left side of Misty was available, that would have been so beneficial for you at this point. Just because the replay shows no kills for a while, I'm going to go ahead and speed the sucker up. Really good way to get all the metal in here. Yeah. At this point, I think you have a decent loadout. You're just trying to get a bunch of mats for a fight. Oh yeah, so you're good. In my opinion, this is a great loadout to fight with. I mean, this is something you'd see in the realistic, you know, like almost every time. A really good way to get all the mats out of these houses. So you've done great. Hopefully this isn't too hard on your eyes. I'm kind of chilling for myself. All right. Anyways, moving forward. So the mat rotation has been easy for you, right? You're max wood, basically max brick, and you just need a little bit more metal. So far so good. Hopefully you're able to see like this stuff was looted. You obviously know by now. Yeah, moving forward. The left side of Misty, if you could have recognized that, that would have been huge for you. So let me go ahead and pause, and let's go over real quick potential loot paths. So because of how the left side of Misty was open, realistically you would have wanted to go with these two houses and come through here and go this way. Okay, let's look at zone. So your mats are fine. You don't have to worry about mats like at all right now. So let's think about potential loot spots, right? So you could always you go for fishing spots in here. But obviously you're playing safe. You're gonna rotate around, that sort of thing. But if you're gonna think about fishing, either Slurpee would be a pretty good spot for you. Or just right north of Misty. But right now, I mean, everything's fine besides your loadout, you know. We want more minis, we want to replace these small fries, we want to use this harpoon. So I think hitting, oh my god, what did I just do? I think hitting the north side of Misty would be totally fine in the water. But I get it, you're playing smart, you're playing safe, not risking anything, so I see where you're coming from. But at this point, you should have max everything, right? Yeah, you're max everything. Your entire rotation from here on out should be completely based off of fishing, loadouts, and that's it. You know, we're playing zone, we're playing loadouts, and going from there. So the surf truck's actually still here, really good for you. But yeah, we're gonna want to play fishing. So I think you're about to get held. Looks like. Maybe not. No, this guy's about to shoot you. Yeah, you can see him on the map just staring at you. Good refresh on the minis. I guess he didn't. Is this guy trying to like ambush you? No, he's on the roof. Yeah, so he's gonna shoot you. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen every time. They're just playing free search, right? So, but yeah, I mean, Slurpee is a mess usually. I tend to stay away from Slurpee just because of rig players and server players. They can be really crazy. So yeah, just trying to avoid Slurpee if you can. It's usually the play, but either way, let's heal back up. Yeah, he's gonna keep being annoying. See what I mean? These guys are just weird. I'll try to get out of Slurpee. Maybe use Slurpee water just to heal back up and leave. Excuse me. But let me look at the map real quick. Okay. Finish. Oh wow. So it pulls like crazy. So I'm sure you know dead side and everything like that. Dead side is basically just the opposite side of agency, just because it's the center of the map, right? So realistically, this top left side, northwest side, northeast, northwest side would be the safest. So yeah, I mean at this point, it doesn't look like you're gonna be able to fish too much. What is your luck? 2 slurpfish? That's insane. 3? Holy crap. Alright, that's amazing. So, yeah, I think that was only like 3 potential fishing holes for you to get, and you got 3 starfish. That's amazing. Anyways, right now you're 100% holding forward for zone. So what you're gonna want to do with this zone is go north into east. It'd be a simple rotation, but basically you're trying to go from, these guys are boating. They're probably gonna boat into you, to be honest. But you're gonna want to get like right here if you can. Stay away from salty, stay away from agency type deal. So you're going north. You're actually doing exactly what I'm talking about, which is great. So going north. You actually hear the boat guy now. It's Riverson. Wow. Okay, so he's big trolling. So you're still going north. This is good, but he like forces you to the right. So really unlucky for you. Riverson should continue to go north. That would be the best option for him. So if he goes like anywhere right here, literally, and he just chills, waits for next zone, and then go, and you go. But yeah, you get forced to the right. I get it. So you're just gonna chill here and wait for zone probably. That's what I would do. Good storm surge tags. I'm gonna keep it on 2x for now. So zone actually pulls here. So what you're gonna want to do is just pull south. You know, these people are gonna rotate in. They're gonna follow through and go from there. So you're gonna have easy rotations into the south side. Just play patient, play smart. You don't have to rush anything. So yeah, you actually see this guy built up right here. You don't have to do anything crazy to him. He actually moves right now. Okay, I'll slow it down. That's actually such good timing for you. Harpoon out. Yeah, you're gonna look to be guys up here. I love it. So your loadout is very, very, very good for taking fights. Harpoon and steel walls, and then tack og is just so strong in taking fights. And obviously your starfish are just OP. So you look for your storm surge. I get it. I guess you're waiting for this guy to go, but you probably won't now that you kind of pissed him off, right? Okay, so you know he has a bow. Yeah, I mean Riverson actually is coming this way. We saw him on the map before. So hopefully you do not get pinched here. If you have to go first, you have to go first, but you don't want to be in the middle, right? Because he can easily turn around and start focusing you. Did you just get... Okay, you got shit on. Alright, so you're chilling. And you got a pad, and oh my lord. Okay, so gift from the boy Rusan. So yeah, basically your rotation should be pretty much free. If you left now, he would go late loot the body he just killed, and he'd be pretty much fine. You're actually dropping on him here. Holy crap, this is aggressive. So I guess you understand that you're pretty isolated. I would just be really afraid of people in salty holding you. So what you run into a lot of the times is people don't understand how to rotate, you know? So all the people over here actually have rotated in, but what if there's someone at this house right here holding everyone, didn't rotate in when you had a free rotate center, that sort of thing? Everyone in salty would still be here looking straight at you, you know? So I would just be a little bit careful of that moving forward, but yeah, he doesn't want to fight. It's quite obvious. Yeah, he wants to late loot that kill. Yeah, you should be good just to chill, so I wouldn't mess with him. Doesn't look like he's gonna mess with you. Yeah, so like he's not shooting at you. You probably shouldn't shoot at him in this situation, mostly because like now you have to build now, and you probably didn't have to build more than just a wall before, just to show that you weren't gonna fight. But either way, I mean, storm surge tags or storm surge tags. It's just this isn't like a crazy stack lobby, so wouldn't worry about that like at all for this lobby. Actually, to be honest, 31 people is really low. So they're gonna hold him, which is fine. You got edge zone. I'm glad you spot to brick. Just using hard mats here, but let's go ahead and speed up until the zone hits. 30 seconds. Nothing is. It's going to happen. Awesome use of harpoon here. Yeah, so you should definitely grab the heavy snipe for the harpoon. Yeah, you just use it real quick. Cool. Alright, so good use of harpoon right there. That was awesome. Really good to see. So this rotation should be super simple. You just kind of come south and play off of this ridge. There's gonna be old builds and stuff like that, so that'll be super easy to rotate for you. And you'll be able to play edge zone pretty easily. Yeah, I mean if you actually got a launch pad off of the kill from Riverson, so if half does pull, you'll be in a fine situation. Just because all the people are going to be along this edge. And if you just pad right as zone starts moving, they're not going to have time to hold you. There's not going to be as many people over here. So if you low pad something like this, you know, along this right side, you'll be in a great spot. So right now, you're completely chilling. We should slow this down. Go to 2x. So right now, yeah, really good builds. So I was about to say, whenever you're rotating in, just know your immediate dangers. So there's gonna be people on this right that could open up on you, or people on these builds, right? So you're just, as you're rotating in, you're staring at them, waiting for them to either open up on you and you build, or you can either shoot at them with your heavy just to try to get them away. But when you have these power weapons, if you just shoot at these people a little bit, they'll be a little bit more afraid to fight you. So like holding your heavy sniper out as you rotate is a great example. And if you just like shoot at people with like your tack or your scar, people are like, okay, so this guy has good stuff. I really shouldn't mess with him, right? So okay, and you're in. Not like the mats aren't perfect, but it's not too bad, right? So yeah, you're actually doing that exact thing. You're shooting your power weapons a little bit, so I like it. It's closing. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Look at your roof to get max information. Awesome. 20 seconds. So that guy obviously has a kill in his builds, right? The guy next to the water. All right, so you actually got zone. Wow. Really good for you. This zone will be very easy. Okay, so yeah, this guy's, you know what this guy's gonna do, right? He's gonna continue tarping with all of his extra mats. So you can literally just play here and wait for him and try to catch him off guard. Yeah, you're playing for root. Perfect. So I think you just play off of the edits. I don't think you need to like edit that floor plan. Okay, so you just let him go. That's fine. It's just a potential opportunity, but you're chilling. You can even follow his old builds now, which you're doing. Perfect. So rotation should be pretty easy. So you got high on this guy, but I don't think no, you're not in zone. So let's start to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, you can easily hold these guys. So yeah, since you're not in zone, either take height here, or you need to drop a couple layers to get in, because you'll get focused at someone else's height. Great snipe. Oh, yeah, with this guy here, you might need to drop, and you do drop. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful rotation. Yeah, really good. And you're in, right? Yep, you're in. Oh, your shotgun would have shot. It's unlucky. You can push this guy. I mean, you're isolated. Yep, I love it. Oh, your heavy snipe didn't shoot either. You're getting trolled. Oh, it wasn't reloaded. Ah, unlucky. But yeah, I like the opportunity there. You're super isolated on this side. He was healing, everything like that. So nice try on that. I like it. So this zone you probably pad. You don't have great angles actually to hold people, but I still think you do pad here. Just saves mats at the end of the day. And there's not gonna be much better zones to pad after, so I think going ahead and padding here is totally fine. 5th and 6th zones, or half and half and 6th zone are realistically the best zones to pad through. So yeah, zone's about to move. You execute your pad. You look to recycle maybe. That's too far. So yeah, you just use your own low pad. Good, awesome. Whenever you're low padding here, basically what you're going to want to think about is whenever you land, you know that there's going to be a lot of other people flying, right? It looks like these two, this guy and this guy, are all also in the air. So when you land, you need to quickly. Okay, so you either need to decide that you're going to go for a kill or you're going to play safe. There's no other two options, right? Either you land and you try to get an early shotgun shot on somebody landing next to you, or you build up. And the reason you build up is because with all these people landing, they are also in the same situation, right? They're either going to try to get an early shot on someone or build up. So if they can land on you and find an early kill, they're going to do it, you know? So let's see what you do. So you pick a good spot. You let the build. Nice, good. And you just wait a second for all these people to land. You played it perfectly, awesome. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Oh, what is this angle? That's so good. Only a 24, but still one an angle. That's awesome. Good tarps. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. I try to really hit that home on a lot of pure players, because they tend to either good find. They tend to either not be aggressive enough in times when they could be, or they just play too recklessly that people land in their box and they just die for free, and they just complain about it, right? But you played it perfectly, so awesome, good stuff. Good try on this. I totally understand why you're doing it. You're running out of mats. I think you're almost in zone though, so you could probably get in the zone with these amount of builds. But yeah, we definitely need to kill right about now. This is why heavy sniping solos is pretty much the best weapon in the game. You can catch people off guard easily. So you look to get in. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Slurpfish. I don't know if you did. You get everything? You did get everything. You missed some wood, but that's okay. You have Slurpfish though. I probably would stay to double check that loot, and use one Slurpfish at least. But we're getting in. This is good. Yeah, we got a Slurp because there's a guy there. So you cut left. Okay, this is so something super important here. I think if you stay left side of this, you'll actually be in a better spot. So let me show you. Let's see what happens, and then I'll show you what I mean to see if it works out. So yeah, you actually have the opportunity right now. Okay, look. So if you cut left right now, your biggest threat is these guys absolutely trolling, or this guy who's going to continue going forward. But if you cut left, there's going to be so many old builds you can follow here, and you're going to be safe, right? And the reason you can tell that this is going to happen is because of how people rotated in from this zone. There's going to be more people on this side that have already rotated based off of how this zone has moved. I hope that makes sense, but that's why if you cut left here, you'll be in a much better spot. You know this side's being contested really hard. You see people around you. So yeah, I hope you understand what I mean when I say that. It's just going to be less contested. You can play out more old builds. So that's something you can look to recognize. I know a lot of people don't do it, but okay. Heavy Sniper reloaded. We need to get in the box. Okay, good try. Good build. Save yourself. Yeah, I mean, you hold forward on this no matter what. No, yeah. I would hold forward on this guy no matter what at this point. We need this kill. Nice. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about that death. Good try on just killing him outright. I don't know if you could have built yourself to safety, but let me look at the map again real quick. Do you see this left side? Do you see what's happened? This is kind of what I was talking about. I hope that makes sense to you as to why you could cut left. So what a lot of people stress right now is layers, vertical layers, but they're not talking about horizontal layers, and that's kind of what I'm trying to explain to you right now. I hope that makes sense. So instead of just worrying about vertical, you could have played horizontal here. And look at this entire left side, actually. It's just completely open. Now, this won't happen all the time. I kind of got lucky, I guess you could say, by seeing this actually completely opened up, but I hope you understand what I mean by horizontal movements. But I like the game. I think the early game could have been a little bit better with the scouting. I think you would have put yourself in a much better position. But good rotations after that. You take fights very, very confidently. I love to see that. But good game. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please DM me on Twitter or anything like that. And I'm looking forward to your next review, all right?